I don't know if you guys heard of this company, but it's a pretty good company. It is Nura. And I did a review on these over-the-ear headphones. I put that YouTube card right here. And with these headphones right here, to me, they were groundbreaking new technology, for me at least. So they were an over-the-ear headphone, also with a in-ear experience. So it had an over-the-ear ear cup, and then it also had like a earbud that went in your ear. You get the extra bass from the ear cup, and you get the precision sound from the earbud themselves. So after they released these, they eventually came out with their earbuds.
See some love. It's love day. I'm showing people love out here on the court.
What's going on, YouTube? Nicholas here with Tech Love TV, where we don't discriminate and we believe all tech deserves some love. I pre-ordered these earbuds over a year ago, and I think at that time I pre-ordered them for about $140, $150, and delay after delay, just things going on. They're trying to make this perfect and everything. They finally dropped. These NuraLoops, that's what they're called, NuraLoops by Nura. They're not your truly wireless earbuds. They actually have a cable that connects both earbuds. So they're not truly wireless earbuds, which I would like to also see them come out with a truly wireless version later on down the road. But for right now, they are connected with a cable in between them. Quickly going around this box, on the front side, you do get a picture of the earbuds. It says music in full color, personalized sound, active noise cancellation, Bluetooth 5, aptX HD, wireless and wired, which I will get into in a little bit, touch dials. Not the biggest fan of the touch dials, still, even with these. Social mode, sweat resistance, and I do believe they are IPX3 resistant, so it's not the best. It could withstand some light sweat and light rain, but definitely I would not submerge these. And it has a 16-hour battery life. So that's everything that's on the outside of the box. These are also currently going on the Nura website, which I do believe at the time that I'm shooting this video is on back order with everything going on in the world. But they are taking orders, then they're shipping them out as soon as the supply becomes available. And they currently are only available in black. And if they follow suit with their over-the-ear headphones, I think that these probably will only be available in black, at least for the time being. And then, like I said before, the battery life on these is a 16-hour battery life. There's no case to charge them back up, so you just get straight 16-hour battery life. And these earbuds do offer quick charge, so a 10-minute charge will give you about a 2-hour playback time. And I could not find how long it takes to charge these up, but I'm thinking that since they do offer quick charge in here, that if you do drain the battery down completely, you can get these charged up in less than 2 hours. Hold up. Before I continue this video, I just want to send a huge shout out to TechScore for sponsoring this video. I know you're thinking to yourself, hey Nicholas, what is TechScore? Well, I'm glad you asked. TechScore is a site that rewards you for buying the tech that you were already going to buy anyways, by earning cashback points that can be redeemed for gift cards and daily prizes. Okay, so now at this point you're thinking like, you're kind of interested, but you'll probably want to know what kind of merchants that they're dealing with. And I'm glad that you're wondering that. TechScore has partnered with some of the biggest and most trusted merchants out there. You got merchants like Walmart, Amazon, AliExpress, Microsoft, DJI, just to name a few. So like I said earlier, people, if you're going to be buying tech, or if you buy as much tech as I do, you might as well get rewarded for it. And also, one more thing, if you do decide to use the link in the description down below to sign up for TechScore, go ahead and let them know that Tech Love TV sent you. So that's a win-win for both of us, and we both can make money back together. So at the end of the day, everyone wins. Once again, huge shout out to TechScore for sponsoring this video. Now, back to the show. That's everything on the outside of the box. Now on the inside of the box, this is what you'll get right here. Opens up like this. I love how they did this whole unboxing experience. Everything's really nice and laid out. On the left side, you do get your instructions. It tells you to download the app. It shows you how to put them inside your ears. Underneath this cover right here, you do get a carrying pouch because you do need to carry around the charging cable, and then you put your earbuds in here as well. It is a very nice carrying pouch, if I do say so myself. It's not a cheap feel. It is actually very nice and durable. Underneath the earbuds, which I will get to in a moment, so let me set that to the side, you get your charging cable. And now this charging cable is a proprietary charging cable, simply because the way that these earbuds are set up, you have this little I don't know what they're called, but you have this little mechanism right here which hooks onto the back of the earbuds, which I will get to in a little bit to charge these earbuds up. And then you also get analog cable. So you can use these wirelessly or wired. So if you are on an in-flight movie or you just want to get a little bit more power out of these earbuds, use the wired cable, hooks up the same way that the charging cable does, and you got your 3.5mm headphone jack to use however you want to. And then you also get replacement ear tips. You have an extra large, you have a large, you have a small, and then the mediums are already pre-installed. So that's 4 ear tips, and you do get them in these custom dime bags. But that's it. That's everything inside of the box. And one thing that I did notice is that you do not have any literature in here, which is very nice. I like that Nura did that because everything that you need is inside the app, which I will get to in a little bit. Okay, so for the earbuds themselves, the main reason why I believe that they actually still have a cable to this is because they're catering to those artists that want to use these, like you see them at concerts where they have the in-ear style headphones in their ears just to hear their music while they're still performing. And then also I can see these working out very well for people that want to use these while working out because they do have these malleable ear hooks right here. They also have touch services, which I'll get into in a little bit. You do have touch services right here and in combination with touch dials. So depending on what earbud you're working with, whether you're trying to turn up the volume or you're just in the active noise control, you can just do it from the touch dials right here. They do have an automatic pause feature on here. So if you take these out of your ears while music is playing, the earbuds will cut off. Now you have to take out both earbuds for it to pause. If you just take out one, the music will keep playing. But if you let these sit outside of your ears for I think about 5 minutes, they'll automatically cut off to conserve battery life. So on the cable right here, this is where you would charge your earbuds back up. So you just take their proprietary charging cable and then just fit it on like so, and it is magnetized so you don't have to worry about it falling off when you're charging, and it hooks up like that and you can just go ahead and charge your earbuds. And then also the analog cable hooks up the same exact way. So it's a different design. I do like it, but it's just a little bit for me to get used to simply because I'm used to working with truly wireless earbuds where there's no cable. But I'm not mad at this design. I do really like this. And one thing that I did notice that I do like about these is that this cable is not that long. So when I do put them on my ears, the cable is not dangling all the way down my back. It just bothers me when I'm working out. And then I do notice on those other earbuds with the longer cable that the cable normally leans to one side or the other, so it's like pulling on one earbud more than the other one. But with this one, with the shorter cable, there's hardly any slack on the cable, so the cable doesn't lean one way or another and it doesn't pull on the earbuds, which I do like. Yeah, man, that's pretty much it for the construction of these earbuds. I mean, like I said before, you do get 4 different ear tips, and it's very important that you find the right ear tip for you, because when you are setting these up, it runs through that whole personalized hearing ID setup, which I'll get to in a little bit, and you need to make sure you have a proper seal on these earbuds for them to actually work. And it will actually tell you in the app if the earbud is sitting in your ear correctly, or if you have a good seal in your ear so that it can perform the test. Now that we talked about the earbuds and how it's set up and everything, I'm gonna go ahead and run through the app and show you the whole setup process. Okay, so when you first get these earbuds, what you wanna do is go ahead and download the Nura app. And I already did this and I already set up my whole Nura app, but I'm going to see if I can just recreate that experience so that I can share that with you right here on camera. So download the Nura app. I'm gonna put the headphones on. I'm not gonna put them in all the way. And then I'm going to hit log in. I'm gonna log in with my Google email. Since I've already set these up, it tells me, it says, welcome back, Hollywood Nikki. That's what I got set up on here. It's kind of like an alias of mine. Connect to new Nura device. That's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna click the NuraLoop. It says the NuraLoop uses patented technology to learn and adapt to unique hearing. Find a quiet spot and take a seat. This will take a couple of minutes. So I'm gonna hit begin. And then it goes through all of the steps. It says remove all cables. Left, it shows you your left and right. Position your NuraLoops, which I do have on right now. Fit your NuraLoops, which they are sitting nicely in my ears. Adjust the NuraLoops. And then I need to go to my Bluetooth settings. There you go, NuraLoop 897. And then now that that's hooked up, I'm gonna go back to the app And now it says connecting. Ask me if I want to pair. Gives you important safety notifications. Please read that already. And so since I already set these up, it already shows my personalized hearing profile, but I actually want to add another profile. So I'm going to set up a new one right in front of you guys. So I just set this one up as TL for Tech Love. Hit continue. Ready to make your hearing profile. Go ahead and hit begin. And so now it's telling me to find a good fit on these earbuds. And then I get tones on each ear. And as you can see, I get 2 green checks. That means that it's working just fine. Now that I set that up, they're actually going to run this test right here. And I get a bunch of tones in my ears. It says, looks like your left ear tip isn't creating a good seal. So that's what I said earlier. You need to make sure you have a proper seal. So let me go ahead and adjust these and then run the test again. That test was good. And then now it's going to run the whole personalized hearing setup so that it can get my personalized hearing. So let me be quiet while this runs. So now that the hearing test is all set up and my personalized hearing is set up, it's playing some music right now. It says Sasha View 2 in regular mode and then in neutral mode. And then if I hit personalize, it just brings the whole track to life. It's just like amazing how it sounds. So you can switch back and forth and see what you like. Obviously my personal hearing is a lot better than a neutral sound. So I'm going to hit continue. Okay, so this is the app. So on the top left, you have these 3 lines, and in here you have your account and you can adjust your account and everything right there. You have your device settings, change button functions. And so on these button functions, this is something that I do not like about these earphones. I wish that they actually had more options because you only get a tap and you get a dial. You don't get a double tap, you don't get a triple tap. So how I set these up is on the left button, I just have, if you tap it, it goes to the previous track. On the right one, if you tap it, it goes to the next track. And to stop music and everything, I just have to take these earbuds off. But you can go in here and customize exactly how you want. I wish there was a double tap so that I would actually have a single tap on either one to end and answer phone calls, and a double tap on the right one to go to the next track, and a double tap on the left one to go to the previous track. I wish they added that feature in there, but you don't have that option. And I hope, Nura, when you do watch this, or if you do watch this, you listen to that. And I know I watched some other YouTube videos and other people are saying the same things, that they would like to see more functionality inside of this tap feature. So hopefully you guys can make that update on a next version, or if somehow you could do it on this one through a software update. That's just my gripe on the button functions. And then also you have your serial number, software version, software upgrade. I am up to date. You can change the voice language, enable EU volume limiter. Who does that? Enable social mode and active noise cancellation, enter discoverable mode, delete hearing profile, cleared pair device list, perform factory reset. That's all under this 3-line tab right here. Then you also can switch your profile, but you also can do that same thing from the drop down menu right above where your profile name is. You can add more profiles. You can share your hearing profile, and then it gives you your battery life. And then at the bottom, you have your icon of a headphone. You click on that, it gives you the social mode. It tells you what that's about. And then you have your natural hearing and your personalized hearing. And so when you do have your personalized hearing set up, you can adjust the immersion mode down here. And I like the loudest sound possible, the best sound possible, unless it distorts the bass. But on these, I haven't found that they distorted the bass. So I have the immersion mode all the way up. And that is the setting that I actually like. Now, there is no customizing EQ in this app. I guess sort of how to customize the EQ or to adjust the EQ, you have to slide this immersion mode back and forth to do that. So with that being said, how I have it set up right now is the best for my ears. Obviously, everybody's ears are going to be different because how this thing sets up.
As the sound waves enter your ear, they trigger a chain reaction that simultaneously sends electrical impulses off to your brain, but also sends a sound wave back out of your ear. Encoded in this returning sound wave is your unique hearing signature.
So everybody's hearing is going to be completely different. My experience with these, I love it. I love the sound. They add the perfect amount of bass. The highs are crystal clear to me. The mids, I can be able to separate various different instrumentations, different voices. It's all separated very nicely from my hearing profile. Now you might have something different depending on your hearing profile. So everybody's sound is unique when it comes to these. That is the beauty of these earbuds or the headphones when it comes to personalizing your sound. But I would have liked to see maybe if you went to neutral, if you clicked on neutral, you can actually go into a separate EQ and adjust the EQ that way. I would like to see that addition added to this. But for right now, I leave it on personalized with immersion all the way up. And that is everything about this app. Okay, so now that I talked about the app, I talked about the sound quality, everything with that. Call quality, I had no issues with the call quality. Just make sure you have a good seal so that you can get the best call quality out of here. The call quality is in stereo with a little bit ambient noise in the background. Everybody was able to hear me just fine. It didn't pick up as much ambient noise in the background.
And this is exactly how it sounds from the mics on these earbuds. It sounds good to me. Obviously, it's not as good as talking on the phone itself. And there might be some other earbuds out there that you actually find that sound a little bit better. But for me, for my ears, this is good enough.
That boy is good. Good and terrible.
They actually fit a lot better than I thought, and the cable on the backside does not bother me. But there is one thing that I did notice. When you do have these on, these headphones will pick up all the noise that you get when you're moving around and this cable is rubbing on your neck. The headphones actually pick up that noise. It gets a little bit annoying, but that's only when no music or anything's playing. So if you don't have any music or anything playing, you don't want that noise to be in your ears, obviously just take the headphones out. Also, I tested out latency on these earbuds. No latency issues on any streaming platform whatsoever. So shout out to Nura for making sure that there's no latency issues with these. And then so yeah, man, that's everything that I got. My full review on these earbuds. I hit the app up. I gave you the construction of these earbuds, the sound quality. Man, I love the sound. I love the look. I love the design. I love how they fit. They're very comfortable. I use these for an extended period of time over this last week since I've had them and tested these out, and I've had no issues with ear fatigue or anything like that. I was able to wear these for hours on end while I've been working from home, and I've had no issues. But it's not all good. There are some things that I don't like about these. Like I said before, I'm not a big fan of the touch surfaces, and then I do find that when I'm adjusting the volume with the dial, 9 times out of 10 I hit the middle or I hit the side and it plays, or pause the music or whatever I have set up for the touch buttons. It hits that, it activates that. So I'm not a big fan of the touch buttons, the touch dials at all whatsoever, and this just reinforces my point on that. Also, like I said before, there's no customizable EQ in here. You're just stuck with the sound profile that they set up for you in these earbuds after you run the whole test. And I wish that if you went to neutral, that there's actually an EQ that you can go and adjust for yourself. But I wish they had an EQ, but they don't. But for the most part, I do love these earbuds. So, and that's all I got for you people. As always, if this is your first time here, or if you found any value in this video whatsoever, go ahead and smash that subscribe button down below. Don't forget, hit that bell icon so you get notifications when I drop my latest tech videos. My name is Nicholas. Thanks for stopping by the Tech Love channel, and I'm out. Peace.